Hi, welcome to Galactic Command Tarot. This is a psychic beacon. If you are watching this, you are a member of Galactic Command, and you can choose to believe that or not. But you are in one of two states. You are either in active or inactive. Inactive means everything I say or do or pull from this ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck will not apply to you. And that's the inactive. Active means everything I say or do will apply to you. To go from inactive to active, all you have to do is say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command. And that is it. There is no there is no magic formula or incantation you got to do. It's not that hard. People think, oh, Galactic Command is a bunch of aliens and they have to come down and talk to me and speak to me and all that stuff. Well, you are a member of Galactic Command if you're watching this. And that's just basically it. It's a psychic beacon. You have been drawn to this. Now, to go from inactive to active, all you have to do is say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command, and that is it. You are in. You are a member of Galactic Command, and you are in active status. At that moment, the members of Galactic Command that have been following you around your whole life, and that's what I'm telling you, you are being followed around your whole life, whether you're active or inactive. They try to whisper little bits of information to you, but sometimes you hear them, sometimes you don't. You think they are imagination, but it isn't. So, once you do that, you are opening yourself up and you're opening up your psychic abilities. Okay, your psychic abilities will start kicking in because they will start putting downloads into you because you've agreed to do so of your own free will. Your psychic powers will start growing, and then you will start seeing things, hearing things, feeling things. You're still on the third dimensional planet. I'm actually talking to you from the fifth dimensional planet. And this deck was manifested by Archangel Michael, who was on the Twinflame Journey, which you are also on. And it is designed to help you. Okay? So, let's get started. We'll shuffle the deck the way he instructed Archangel Wendy to do. It's very simple. A basic shuffle. I've pre-shuffled it earlier. And then we shuffle it again. Cut the deck into three. And let's begin. This is your reading. It will apply now or tomorrow or a million years from now. It doesn't matter. Nothing is too hard for the Almighty God because this is manifested in His presence, so it talks. Just so you know that. The Six of Swords. Moving forward from rougher times to better times. As you can see, you are being watched over, literally. Every aspect of your life is being monitored. And like it says, anywhere on the planet you go, you're being watched over as of this moment. So you're going from rougher times to better times. Galactic Command is taking interest in your life. And so is the angelic realm. Now, what this means is the angels are watching from a distance and leaving it mostly to Galactic Command, which is good. Sometimes you need a little bit of training to move forward in life, and so they put those downloads into you. They're like training, and you go through them without even thinking about it. You start doing things that you've never done before. You wonder about it. And then you say, hey, I've never done that before, or I haven't thought this way before, which is also part of the downloads and the training, because you are a member of Galactic Command. Now, if things get a little bit rough again, then the angels will come in. They can't perform miracles per se, meaning they can't come up and raise the dead. They need permission to perform miracles, but they can do little things to help you out, and they can do little things to help Galactic Command out. So, but all this means is that you are moving on from a rough patch in your life, and it might not have been very much either. You know, it might have been something trivial, but don't worry about it. You're being watched. You're being watched, and that's good. Queen of Cups. Oops, sorry. Queen of Cups. This is a high-ranking official in Galactic Command, which means whatever you're doing has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in Galactic Command. So there's something big going to happen, and it's an emotional bigness, which means it usually has something to do with your heart, with love, or with love with friendship, or being liked a lot by a lot of friends. This is good. Something's coming into your life. As I said before, you're being watched over, so something is entering your life. So that's probably what is happening, and I'm pretty sure that is what's happening, is that something is coming into your life that's going to affect you emotionally, but in a positive way. Okay? Now, what you have to do is you have to believe. You have to believe in your heart. Follow your heart. You know, that's one of the things you should do, is follow your heart. When your heart boundaries are crossed, you feel fearful, you feel negative, you're like, there's something wrong, there's something not right, and that is your heart leading you on. So follow your heart. Sometimes you might say, I don't want to do that. I mean, that's against what I'm doing or what I'm thinking, but you know it's the right decision, because you're saying, if I do what my heart says, I'll hurt somebody's feelings. Well, if you hurt somebody's feelings, you're protecting your boundaries. And that's the way it is, because if those feelings come up that you're going to hurt somebody, or you're in conflict with yourself, it's a boundary being crossed. So that's what this is about. But also remember that there's some goodness in this, that something loving is approaching you. Something loving might be one, might be many. You'll have to make the decision. You have your own free will, okay? But don't worry about it, because Galactic Command is there, and they will whisper advice to you and help you. And that is one of the things, is that you'll think it's your imagination, but it's not. Because imagination is their language. Imagination is how you see them. Now, I've said this before, that there are always two guardians that have been watching you since you were born, since you came here. And once you're Galactic Command active, they start helping you with your downloads and with your training, and you're doing good, you know. So this is what this means. Listen, and it might sound like it's your imagination, but it's not. If you think you see them, you probably are. Just imagine what they look like. Imagine beautiful, handsome, or feminine people around you. If you want to think like Vikings with the blonde hair, blue eyes, go ahead. If you want to see them with dark hair and brown eyes, go ahead. Just make sure they're friendly looking, because what you're probably imagining is probably what they look like. And now, a lot of these guardians are old family members of yours. Could be a cousin, could be a father. Now, these are different from your biological parents. These are people that you selected to help you. Could be a nephew, could be a good friend, could be a best friend, could be a buddy. All this means is that you are being watched over and that someone is trying to help you. Someone you trust, someone you trusted enough to say, I'm going someplace where I'm not going to remember anything and I will have no one I can turn to. I want you to be that voice that I can hear. And so they did. And that is what's happening. Knight of Swords. Fast moving energy. Now this is someone's going to come in. Someone's going to come in very fast with a lot of information. A lot of information that you'll like. These are our thoughts. So you're going to hear something. It's going to come in. It's going to be loving. As you can see, the knight in this picture is female, which means it's feminine energy, and it's a thought, so it's a loving energy. And so far, most of this has been a very good conjunction of a lot of the cards. So whatever's happening, you're going to get some kind of a message or some kind of mail, possibly even a notice. And what this is this is good news. This is something you've been thinking about, and it's coming in quick and it's coming in fast, and it's going to surprise you. It's going to absolutely surprise you. Okay? The Star. Doesn't matter where you are on the planet. Does not matter where you are on the planet. Whatever this message is, it's divine. It's divine. That's what this means. Middle of nowhere, all by yourself, and they have found you. They know exactly where you are. As I've told you before, there's always two guardians with you. So this is the universe. Whatever's happening, it's supposed to happen. Okay? Whatever's happening, no matter how big it is, no matter how small it is, it's supposed to happen. Okay? As an example, and I don't believe in this theory, but as an example, they say the universe was created from a single hydrogen atom. And that's a lot of bull. But anyways, it's a single atom, and somehow it attracts all the other hydrogen atoms, then it blows up. And it becomes the universe. So something small from an atom to the size of the universe. That is what I'm talking about when I mean there's nothing too big or there's nothing too small for the universe. It's all important. It's all important. So what's going on is part of the divine plan of the universe. Okay? And 3 of Pentacles. And this is part of your life. This is a learning exercise. Doesn't matter if you think you made a bad choice or a good choice. The old Indian chiefs used to say, wisdom comes from experience, and experience comes from lots and lots of mistakes. Okay? So, this is going to be a learning exercise. This is kind of like a Galactic Command. And what this is them in school. They still have to learn. Same with you, you're getting your downloads, but in Galactic Command, there is an academy. They do have to go to school. They have to learn how to stand up straight, how to march, how to say yes, sir, no, sir, and all that stuff, just like in any other military. Military is completely different from civilian life. There is a structure, there is a purpose, there is a function. Okay, so this is a learning exercise. You'll go through the motions. You won't know why you're doing it, but you're doing it because you have to learn from it. Okay? And if you don't learn it the first time, you're going to get a second chance to do it again. Benjamin Franklin said, if you don't do it right the first time, you can always get it right the second. Yeah, plenty of time to do it over. So that's what this means. It's a likable energy. That's why I'm smiling and laughing. It's nothing hard. Nothing hard. Okay? You'll be okay. You'll be amused. When it's done, you'll be amused. It's good. It's nice. Sometimes you have problems where you sit back and you go, well, I could have done better. I could have done better. I could have done worse. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. Interesting. 2 knights in your reading. The Knight of Cups is love. And it is sort of a little bit of a training exercise. You're gearing up, but at the same time, you're gearing down. As you can see, he stopped. It's a little stream going across the highway. He could have gone right through it, but he stopped. Stopped to take a look around, see what's going on. So this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Just stopping, take a look, listen, understand what's happening, and just enjoying the moment. Just living in the moment. And really, that's about it. That is your reading. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's today, tomorrow, or a million years from now. This applies. And if you're still around 1,000 years and you come upon the same reading, it will apply then. Nothing is too hard for the Almighty God. Some things do repeat. And the same situations happen for many, many beings all the time. All the time. We're just trying to help you as members of Galactic Command. So, as the angels say, good luck, and I will talk to you later.